Okay, next is 9.3 on absorption. So what happened to those digested food just now? These are already the end products in ileum, isn't it? So now it has to be, since it is already this in the simplest form, so the next process is that all these simplest form of food has to be absorbed into the bloodstream. So let's look at the adaptations of ileum and also the villus in the absorption and of the digested food. Okay, so simple molecules produced from the digested food are absorbed in the ileum of the small intestine. So ileum, the long ileum is adapted to absorb nutrients because its internal layer is folded. So you can see over here, it is folded and also it is covered by tiny projections known as villus. Okay, if it is plural, you call it as villi. Okay, so it's like a finger-like projection over here. And you know that when we say it is highly folded, okay, we know that the reason is because we want to increase the surface area for better absorption or more efficient absorption. Okay, so villus has the following adaptations to absorb nutrients. Okay, so the adaptations is that it has to be very thin. Okay, otherwise it will have to pass through very thick region, so that means not efficient, isn't it? So it has to be very thin. How thin? You say 1 cell thick. Okay, so this will helps to increase the rate of nutrient absorption. Also, there are goblet cells, and this cell secretes mucus, which aids in digestion. All right, and also we have network. When you say network, so it is understood that this has got a lot, okay, many blood capillaries that will help to carry the digestive products to the whole body. Also, we have lacteal, so this might be new for you. Lacteal, or rather, it is a revision for you. Have you heard of these when you were in Form 3? Okay, so lacteal is the one, the green one over here, that is in the middle, that is responsible to carry the droplets of fatty acids and glycerols. Also, you have the intestinal glands that will secrete the intestinal juices, okay, which we have seen previously. How many juices are there? 5, right? Then these juices, one juices, and which contains 5 enzymes, okay, digestive enzymes. Okay, so on top of the villus itself, okay, you see this on top, this is let's say this is villus itself. On top of it has the surface has got many tiny projections, and that is called microvillus. And again, when we see finger-like projections like this, we know the aim is to provide a large surface area to increase the rate of nutrient absorption. Okay, now from here, let's take a look at this one villus. Sometimes in exams, they will ask you to sketch the villus, but it's actually not that tough. All you need to do is to sketch it in this manner, where in the middle you show the lacteal, and also the one which is covering or surrounding the lacteal are the network of blood capillaries. So you will see this is, since this is the internal region of the ileum, so many of the digested food is suspended over this region, isn't it? It is waiting to go into these blood capillaries or the lacteal, depending on the what do you call that? The end products. So you can see from here the indicator, this is glucose, amino acids, also galactose, right, and also fructose. These are all the simple sugar, isn't it? The monosaccharides, isn't it? So you see, where are they going to? They are going to this blue and the red one, which means they will be absorbed into the blood capillaries. So let's look at the lacteal. Only the green ones, not the green ones. The green ones, the amino acids also will be into the blood capillaries. Same with the glucose just now. Only the only the fats, okay, only the fats family, the fatty acids, the glycerols, the lipid droplets, they will be going to another route. What route is that? That is actually the lacteal, okay, which is different from the, if we say blood capillaries, it is from the blood circulatory system, but this lacteal is not from the blood circulatory system, they are from lymphatic system. Okay, so two different circulation. All right. So later on in assimilation, we are going to look at the fate of these end products. So over here, the method of food absorption in the ileum, the one I mentioned just now, the end products of the simple, the monosaccharides. Okay, the end products of protein, this is carbohydrates, end product of carbohydrates, this is proteins, this is vitamin B and C, which are water soluble, isn't it? So together with water, all these will be absorbed through the blood capillaries. Blood capillaries. Okay, epithelial cells into the blood capillaries. So here they will go through all these cells, isn't it? And then eventually to the blood capillaries. So by methods of what? You can see different transport. So active transports because they are against the concentration gradient. Alright? And they absorb with water and osmosis. Remember, it is exclusive for water transport. Okay, so let's look at the fats family. You have the fatty acids and glycerols. They will go through, and also this vitamin A, D, E, K, which is lipid soluble, they all of these will go through lacteal. So different route from this just now on top of here, they are going into blood capillaries, but this one has another different route, which is the lacteal, which eventually will be in the lymphatic system, but eventually they will also join or drain back into the blood circulation. Okay, eventually they will drain back into the blood circulatory system. So all these will be absorbed through methods of simple diffusion, and it is down the concentration gradient. All right, you stop here.